It takes 6 to 7 pieces of positive feedback for the brain to have the ability to metabolize just one negative one. Let's talk about those negative thoughts. Negativity and complaining, the research has shown, cost the U.S. economy between $250 and $300 billion each year due to lost productivity. The number one cause for office stress in the country is complaining. And complaining really results in a lot of things that have quite negative impacts on our life. It decreases lifespan and longevity. It increases the risk for heart attack, which, by the way, are most common on Monday mornings. So some people have a heart attack on Monday morning just thinking about having to go to that office where it causes them all that stress. Number 3, it increases the risk of stroke. You have greater stress, you have less energy, you have more pain, end up with fewer friends and less success. Pastor Craig Groeschel tells us that we can either make excuses and complain, or we can make progress, but we can't do both at the same time. I want you to think about that today. I want you to think about that first thought we have. What's our first thought? Is it negative? I know for some of us it probably is. I think probably for all of us it is at some point. You see, those negative thoughts are part of what's called Murphy's Law, and it's our internal thinking of whatever can go wrong will go wrong. But I want us to turn that around. Let's take the fact that it takes 6 to 7 positive thoughts or actions just to offset one negative one. So what's your first thought this morning? What's your first thought today? What's going to be your first thought this week when something happens or inevitably something goes wrong? Let's turn that around. Let's change that thinking process to make that negative thought be a positive one. There's a great book by the author John Gordon. It's called The No Complaining Rule, and it really tells a great story about negativity and complaining and how to change that. I encourage you to go check that out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, a great rest of the week, and just think about that first thought. And let's make that negative thought be a positive one. Have a great rest of the week. See you next Monday.